one thing for 2 weeks and then change it up. I have not done one of these in a long time, so I thought, you know what, fuck it, let's have a go. Let's see if I can do some live talks to you guys while I go for a walk in the park, because it is a nice day. It's actually bloody cold here, but I thought I want to share with you guys too. As I'm walking, you can see all this cool little graffiti. I thought what I would do is I would share with you one simple tip that you can do that will completely transform your life, and it's pretty much what I did when I first got started. Look at how cool this graffiti is. Amrit, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Thumbs up. Yeah, but like I was talking to you guys about, you know what? Let's go down this way so you guys can actually see the back of my house. Hey Dan, so you guys can actually see the back of my house and what's going on here with all the cool graffiti that's going on, and you guys can have a little bit of you know, looking around as I'm walking and talking and telling you guys what you can actually, pardon me, what you can actually do to transform your health and fitness. So it's probably about 7 years ago now. What am I? I'm 22, take away 7, 15, about 16. I was 16 when I first ever started health and fitness, as you guys know. Like, you know, if you remember me back in high school, it was more about going to parties and stuff like that. But then when I actually started getting healthier and fit, it was one thing that I realized now that's made the biggest result, and it's one thing that I tell all of my clients that they need to do. And where am I, Amrit? I am in May Lane. That's where I am at the moment. That's where I live, so around May Lane, near Sydney Park over in St. Peter's. And yeah, that's where all the graffiti and stuff is. So anyways, guys, like I was saying, one thing that I recommend that to all my clients and that I did when I first started transforming my health and fitness was, it was actually really simple, but it made the biggest results. And I didn't realize this until a few years after, because I tried other things. Like I tried going all in, I tried completely eliminating all the bad food from my diet, and it didn't really work. Look at this cool graffiti one. And it didn't really work, and the biggest thing that made the difference was actually making one small change. Not 100, not trying to completely overhaul my life. It was literally, I decided one day, I'm like, you know what I'm going to start with? I'm going to stop drinking alcohol. And that's what I started with first. Something simple, and I made sure that I managed it. It wasn't something crazy. It wasn't like I'm going to stop drinking alcohol, I'm going to cut out all the unhealthy food, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I just said I'm going to start with one thing. And I said I'm not going to drink alcohol anymore, and that's what I stuck with. And then after I achieved that and I realized I didn't need to drink alcohol anymore, then I chose the next thing. But it was just that one simple thing that I focused on first before I worried about anything else. Now look at this cool graffiti as I'm talking to you guys. Stand right here and give you a cool, actually, how do I take a photo? Can I take a photo of this? Probably not, but look at this cool. But it was one thing, guys, that absolutely changed everything. Like, it was just setting that one little task for myself and saying, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna focus on for the next week or the next 2 weeks or whatever it's gonna be. It wasn't doing something, it wasn't going balls to the wall. It was one small thing. And every single time I tell one of my clients, all right, what are we gonna start with? Oh, I wanna do this, and this. And I'm like, nah, let's stop it. Let's cut it back. Let's choose one thing. And a lot of people get pissed off because they wanna make a change so quick. And I know, like, I wanted to change quick too, right? I mean, it's still been 7 years and I'm still on this journey because I still want to see change, but it's not going to happen overnight. And when you set one thing time after time, every 2-3 weeks, whatever it's going to be, when you change one thing, it's going to be so much easier to stick to, first of all. And then when you have that little win, you want to go and do something else, and you're going to feel good about it. Because how shitty do you feel when you set yourself a goal or 10 goals and you don't achieve it because you're trying to chase after them all? Oh, I've got to exercise 7 days a week. Oh, I've got to try and eat healthy. Oh, I can't have alcohol. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. Then you look at all the things you can't do. Why the fuck would you want to stick to it? No one wants to stick to something like that when they're so restrictive. But if you have a small win, if you're like, you know what? I didn't drink alcohol for a week. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna go again. And then like, you know, if you didn't drink alcohol for 2 weeks, how good do you feel? And that was your only goal. It wasn't something stupid. It wasn't 100 different goals you were going after. It was one simple goal that you were focusing on, and you achieved what you wanted to do. It was small, it was manageable, you broke it down day by day, you got ahead, then you added something else. Hey James, what's going on? Jack, how you doing, buddy? Then you increase it again, then you change to your next goal, and then your next goal. It wasn't so many things. And when you set yourself up for small wins, you feel better, you feel more accomplished, then you can go after your next one and your next one. And then you're gonna realize over time how much better you feel for achieving these goals and how much progress you actually make. We always overestimate what we can do in a short amount of time and underestimate what we can do in a long-term time, right? When you think about it, if you make one small change for every 2 weeks, that is 26 new healthy habits you've got in a year. So if you say, I'm gonna cut out, you know what, I'm gonna have a healthy lunch for 2 weeks, right? After 2 weeks, you're now eating healthy lunches every day. Then you say for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna focus on a healthy breakfast. Then you go for another 2 weeks, then you say a healthy dinner. You are now eating healthy three times a day, right? And it's been 6 weeks, okay? And you've completely changed your habits in 6 weeks. That's just over a fucking month. And people complain about why they can't stick to goals, and it's because they set way too many goals. They want everything right now, and it takes persistent effort over time. If you can't fucking set one thing for 2 weeks because you're so impatient, you are not gonna get the body you want. I'm telling you that right now. Like, there is no bullshit here. You can try and do everything you want. You set yourself up for failure, what's gonna happen? You're gonna fucking fail every time. And you feel like shit, then you don't wanna do it, and that's why people quit. When they say, okay, January 1st is here, I'm gonna completely, how many of you have set a January goal, a New Year's resolution, and not achieved it because you just said, I'm gonna cut out the drinking, no more drinking, I'm gonna hit the gym, I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna do this. You just stripped away all the fun in your life. You just taken everything away, and you're expecting to make sure that you can stick to this for the rest of your life. How fucking boring is that? So you've got to make small changes that you're actually able to stick to, because so many people are still like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to this, I'm gonna do this, and then it never fucking happens. So you guys have got to think about that, okay? It's not about, oh, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna fucking, like, I'm just gonna cut out everything, because you're not gonna have fun, you're gonna feel like shit, you're gonna fail, and not going to achieve your goal. So why not make it more manageable and what people recommend, which is stick to one thing at a time, do it for a 2-week chunk, set yourself another goal. All right. Now, I haven't done Facebook Live in a while, so this is feeling a little bit awkward for me to keep trying to talk about things. So if you guys have any questions in the meantime, make sure to comment, because I will reply to them. Any health and fitness questions you have, or like, Tyson, what's a simple tip that I can use to get started? Like, it doesn't really bother me what you guys want to know. Like, I'll answer it. I'll answer pretty much anything you ask, because it's going to be public anyways. But I just thought, you know what, I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while. Let's jump on. Let's get a little bit uncomfortable. There are people looking at me and they're like, what's this guy recording for? They're trying to wave in the background when I'm getting out here. But like I'm saying, guys, like, the end of the day, the biggest thing for you to do is one goal every 2 weeks. So if you got any other health and fitness questions, ask away. I know not many of you are watching, and I don't do this very often. And I'll probably start doing a little bit more if you guys want me to. It's up to you. Like, this could just be boring as shit and you're like, Tyson, I don't really care about what you have to say, which is also fine. Like, I don't really give a shit. The reason I'm doing this is because, one, it's making me uncomfortable. Like, I'm going out of my comfort zone. I'm doing one small thing to change. And number two, pretty much I want to help you transform your health and fitness. And the way to do that is just to provide as much content as I can. And people are like, Tyson, like, what do you do in your free time? You know, Hayden, what's going on? People are like, you know, what do you do? And it's just like, I study health and fitness. I learn health and fitness. I actually generally enjoy learning and studying and doing all these things, health and fitness. And so this is my fun free time. Like, yeah, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys too. I don't know. It's kind of just like trying to think of things to say, you know, while I'm on this, because it's hard. So it's just like, what am I going to say to you guys now? Even when I'm talking about this, like, it's just like shit coming out of my mouth. But if you guys, like I said, have any questions, comment down below. I don't actually know if I can I see something? Let's have a look here. Comment if you guys have any questions. Oh yeah, look at that. Boom, I can do that. Cool. Hayden, how you doing? Who else has joined? James, Jack, Sarah, Michaela, Amrit, Jed, Kyle, Dan, Amrit. There's a couple of people watching. That's pretty cool. Can you guys see that? Comment if you guys have any questions. Pretty sure you can. But yeah, so this is a little bit of a walk that I'm doing. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll tell you what, I'll show you guys another tip. The reason I'm going for a walk right now is because I just finished having lunch. And what I say is for 10 minutes, what you want to do afterwards is you want to go for a walk. Now this is going to help with blood sugar, and these guys who are just looking at me again, they're staring at me, they're like, they're going to try and get in my shot, I think. So you're probably seeing Wayne or something behind me. Like I said, every single time you guys go, hey Reese, every single time you guys go and eat a meal, if you get up afterwards and go for a 10-minute walk, what that's actually going to do is going to help lower your blood sugar. It's going to help with insulin too. So one thing I always recommend is as soon as you have a feed, which I've been doing lately, is just getting up pardon me, getting up and going for a walk for just 10 minutes. Doesn't have to be anything high intense, doesn't have to be anything crazy like that. You just step up, go for a walk. It helps with digestion, it helps with your blood sugar lowering, especially because I was reading these facts the other day. I think it's 280 or 380 people get diabetes every day in Australia. That's fucking ridiculous. And we can prevent these things, right? Like, it's not hard to avoid diabetes when you eat a little bit better, when you exercise. Like, two of those key things are really, really gonna help you prevent diabetes. So one of the things also with managing blood sugar, like I said, get up after you have a meal, go for a nice walk, go and do something. It doesn't have to be high intense. Like for me, I'm just out here stretching my legs at the moment, and just go for a walk for 10 minutes, okay? That's all you can do. Don't make up a bullshit excuse. If you're at lunchtime and you're eating, let's say you have an hour lunch, you eat for 30, 40, 20 minutes, whatever it is, a bird nearly just hit me in the head. You eat for 20 minutes, you then get up and you go for a walk for 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes. If you can do 5 minutes, okay? Like I said, one small thing you can do every single time is going to be so much more beneficial for you. Don't try and change everything at once, because it does not work. Yeah, maybe you're the 1 in a million person who goes, you know what, I can do it, Tyson. I can cut out alcohol, I can cut out everything, I can just go and do health and fitness every day. Tell me how long that lasts for, and then come back to me, okay? So if you can do it for a year, I'll personally give you all of my savings. If you can cut out everything, completely change it for a year, come and take my money, because I guarantee you, you're going to be more successful if you do one small thing every 2 weeks. 26 new habits in a year, you do it for 2 years, that's 52 new habits, boom. Simple as that. So you just think about that, make small changes. Like I said, man, I'm just going on tangents now with you guys. I'm just so much bullshit is coming out of my mouth, but it's true. And so I just thought I wanted to do this because, like I said, after every meal I get up for 10 minutes. Hey Luke, what's going on? Luke, good to see you, buddy. Thumbs up. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So like I was saying to you guys, hey Edgar, what's going on, mate? Good to see you too. About time you guys are on here. I've been waiting for you. But like I said, guys, get up after you eat, go for a walk for 10 minutes. That's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is, if you want to if you really want to make a change for your health and fitness, do one thing for 2 weeks and then change it up. Start making small changes at a time. You try and make too many big changes, I promise you it's not going to happen. Now I'm about to walk back inside, so if anyone has any questions in the meantime, comment down below right now before I go. I'm going to show you this really, really cool graffiti that's in my backyard. Look at this. Look how cool that is. Maybe if I stand over this way, you guys can see it more. That is so awesome. This is in my backyard, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, if anyone else has any questions, make sure to comment right now, because I am going to be walking back inside in a second. Yeah, I know. Alright, that's class, alright. Look at this. There's that. There's some other graffiti over here that you guys can see. So when I walk down every day, and people are always changing it too. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. But yeah, so if you guys do... Okay, no one's got any questions, obviously. So that is my little rant for today. That is my little update about telling you what you guys need to do to be able to change. And yeah, thank you all for watching this morning, for the 4 of you watching. I'm going to try and do some more of these, so I'll keep you guys updated. Brian, good to see ya. See you. Speak to you guys later.